Oh, hi there, everyone. Uh, I had a bit of a brain thing where I thought of something that I normally do, and I just started thinking about it. And the thing I do is I obviously like to drink milk. Um, I use the same glass over and over all day. Usually a glass lasts me a day. I don't believe in, grabbing a new glass every time you want to drink. The thing about milk, though, is there's always a little bit of residual milk from when you had one at the bottom of the glass. And if you go back to that glass, let's say 10 hours, 12 hours later, like for example, if you have a glass of milk before you go to work and one when you come back, then that residual bit of milk on the bottom will have started to grow bacteria and germs. Um, I know I'm resistant to that, if not immune. A little bit of residual milk isn't gonna do anything. Obviously, you couldn't drink a significant amount of it, but a little bit isn't gonna hurt most people anyway. Because I mean, I look at it from several different points of view. I was literally injected with medicine that gave me a sore throat, and I had that for 3.5 years. And I look at the glass of milk with a little bit of residual milk on the bottom, and I go, whatever. That doesn't even bother me. Some people think drinking milk is gross altogether, and painted in certain lights, it can be obviously. But I don't look at it from that point of view, and from what I gathered from vegans and vegetarians, mostly vegans, on the internet, is that they'll make it a point to shove their beliefs down your throat. And, you know, they can gather information, data, video footage, and all this sort of stuff, facts written by medical institutions, to paint the image the way they want to. They can't totally get away with that because there are a number of people who do not agree with them. And the thing is, drinking milk is part of the diet of Western cultures. Been doing it for a long time, and I see no reason why it has to stop. Um, Look, obviously, we could do things better than what had been done, but you know, look, there's a lot of people who are actually going to agree with me on this one, and can verbally describe how it's still okay to drink milk better than I can. It's just there's certain things to take from both sides of the argument, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with the opposition because they keep shoving it in my face. Um, it's a free country, and you're free to decide on if you want to drink milk or not. Uh, you're not required to drink milk if you don't want to. And if you don't, that's fine. I, however, do. And I just don't look at it the same way as my opposition does. Um, if they want to be, stupid assholes about it, let them be. If they want to say, oh, look how gross milk is, it comes from a cow's tit and blah, 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 this and that, you go, look, man, why don't you just think about food as a whole? Where do you think your vegetables were grown? They were grown in shit. Literal shit. So don't come to me going, ooh, that milk comes from a cow's breast. Why don't you just go up to the cow and drink the breast milk? No. That's not the same thing at all. And don't even try to insinuate that it is. Uh, there are cultures in the world that have not drank much milk, and their bodies are very intolerant to it. For a long time, my parents thought I was intolerant to it, but when I was growing up, I was actually given some sort of, I don't even know what it is, some sort of baby formula mixture, I don't even know. I don't ask too many questions about it. Some things I'd rather not know. But that actually made me sick, as opposed to just regular milk. I admit that goat's milk is kind of gross, and it is definitely an acquired taste, but it's actually not so bad in tea and things like that. The main point I wanted to make about this is that there are people out there who are very manipulative in their speech. They're very corrosive to free will, and they don't ask if they can do something. They just go ahead and do it. And I don't agree with that. They're definitely, a disruption into independency and the capability to make decisions on your own. Of course, you need to have some guidance and, be formed of certain things if you inquire about them, if you're interested. That's just part of having, a balanced personality and actually feeling intellectually fulfilled. Because for a long time now, I did not feel intellectually fulfilled. I felt like everything had been dumbed down so bad in front of me. The bar was set too low, and I couldn't really express what I thought about things. I couldn't describe what was sort of going on. And anyway, I'm not shoving this opinion in anybody's face. If you didn't want to watch my video, you didn't have to. I didn't make a Facebook page demanding that people listen to me or do anything like that. And I didn't obsessively, compulsively just start saying the same thing over and over again without properly explaining myself. All these things I got problem with veganism with, because there's certain people who are vegans and I just don't like them. Don't like them at all. And they'll say anything. They'll say anything. They'll try to use the English language in a manipulative tone so they know how to use the English language. It doesn't make them any smarter than a monkey who's got a book filled with catchphrases that he can use. It's not actually intelligence. Because you didn't think of those catchphrases. They just all kind of got put on a plate for you, like memes and things like that, and something someone else already thought of, and you're just coming along and taking those ideas and claiming them for yours. You're just hoarding information. That's not intelligence. Well, a little bit, but no better than a parrot. Anyway, I've given sort of a vague description of what I think about milk. I'm still going to drink it, although I drink skim milk. I don't drink homogenized milk or 3.25%. I drink skim. But I do drink milk. And I know vegans can paint that in a disgusting light if they want to, for shock value. But as I'm not forcing my opinion on them, they have no right to come along and force their opinion on me. And if they don't like it, then they can expect a negative response from me if they continue to make it an issue. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.